Hi everyone, so I'm Ondine Cowley from Nicky Clarke. I'm actually a hairstylist, but today I'm going to be teaching you about how to put a tint on your hair. Just the top hairlines, as we call it, a hairline round here and a little bit of the back. So what you need to do is ask your technician your formula that they use on your hair. So I called up Emily, one of the top colorists at Nicky Clarke, and she has given me my right formula, which is 7.0 with a developer, which is this. And we use Weller products at Nicky Clarke. So I've measured it up in my measuring cup, got the bowl, got everything, got some gloves, which I'm sure everyone has at the moment. I am literally going to mix it, make sure you give it a very good mix, wear something that you really don't mind getting a bit of colour on. So, hot cross buns, we all love them. What we do is we section the hair off nice and neat. You can use clips. So there's a nice hot cross bun going on there, and then you can divide it at the back down the middle, but I'm going to concentrate more on the areas that are desperately needing it, these sections here, and then I'm going to work my way up and down. The trick is also, if you've got dark hair, you don't want it to be over dark on your hairline, so you're going to leave the hairline to the last bit. So I'm going to take these two sections at the front out, and then I will design the hair colour to go on here, and at the end just place it on my roots. Because you don't have a heat apparator on top of you, you're going to leave it on for 40 minutes to develop, and then wash your hair as usual. Get a bit of your colour. I'm going to start by doing my hot cross bun. I'm just going to put the tint on that beautiful line that I made there. Just a little bit. As I said, it's like a client. I'm like a client doing colour. I am not a colorist. I'm really not saying I'm good at it, but I just want to help you guys understand how to apply a little bit of tint so you don't end up with all the grey hairs. You haven't got stain remover, so be very careful when you get to your hairline not to get the colour all over your forehead. That's the last thing you want, is to walk around with evidence all over your face. Okay, I'm going to leave this one out because I don't want it to get too harsh, but can you see how neat it is around the hairline? Even the little baby hairs you want to get. So just make sure that this tint doesn't go on the skin too much. So again, my hot cross bun. Nice and now you can see, I don't know if you can see there, all my white hair. It's very important to make sure you get by the ears. I always pull my ear down at this part, and I literally just place it on. You can do a bit of the ponytail hairline if you have, if you wear your hair up a lot and you have a lot of grey underneath, you could just hold your ear down and just pull these bits through. Try not to do the back, because I promise you you'll end up with patches, and it will be even harder for your hair technician to cover. So then I'm going to do the hairline. Now we're going to work backwards on this side like we did on the other side. Oh, look at that white hair. Oh, so irritating. I went white when I was 26. When did you guys go white? I'm so curious to know. I didn't go full on white, but it's pretty about 80% now white, I think. If anything goes on your skin, quickly with a towel, just wipe it off. Once you've applied your colour, leave it to process for 40 minutes. If you feel that the grey is not fully covered after 40 minutes, you can ask your colourist whether you can leave it on for another 5 minutes. Some people need to emulsify the colour in, so what I'm going to do at the end is literally rinse my hair quickly for 2 minutes, emulsify the colour through so it's nice and shiny, and then I'm going to shampoo my hair as normal. I've put a Nicky Clarke treatment on my hair, so I'm going to let this sink in for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to use, which I'm so excited, great size, the SUPERSHINE tongs to show you how to just get that beachy, summery, springy wave in your hair. Exciting! I'm going to use my magic lifting lotion by Nicky Clarke. It is, in my eyes, the best one out there. I'm not being biased, it really is great. So I want the volume just around here again. So I'm just going to squirt a bit on the roots. And if you have noticed that I have no more white hair left, yay. And can you just see how it's just naturally blended, and then I emulsified it into the end, it's really shiny now. So on with the hairdryer. I'm lifting my roots to get the volume with this product. So if you just leave it, it becomes sticky and flat. But if you actually, with a bent brush or a comb, lift your roots, now, for those of you that haven't seen my tutorials, you need to make sure that your hair is 80% dry before you even contemplate blow drying your hair. Now, I'm going to literally just put a few rollers, 3 on top, and then I'm going to use the SUPERSHINE range tongs to get that kind of beachy wave in my hair. Once you've got the volume in the hair on the roots, all you need to do is just blow dry the front areas, and then you can start tonging the rest of your hair. So I want to make this quick and sharp. It is worth getting some of these because you can pin curl with them, you can use roller clips. So I'm going to take, again, like a hot cloth bun, take my sections away, and I put them around the roller, one there. By taking a medium-sized section with your hands, hold the hair, and then use a little clip and just clip above. And then by bringing this part backwards, you're going to neatly wrap your hair around the tongs, and then make sure that the ends are all in. Now, if you want that really beachy kind of scruffy look, you can leave about ½ inch of your ends out, which gives that more editorial look. Let it bounce into a pretty curl. Hold it a little bit and then just let go. So again, backwards, roll over, make sure the ends are in. I love these tongs because they've got a guard. They're not like free without a clamp. Then do the same on the other side, but this time I'm going to swap hands because it has to move one way. You don't want the direction completely the same. So I'm going to use another hand and go the opposite direction. Once you've done the back, which is lovely and curly, then bring your sides down and then just section off. Not too small, quite, it depends on your hair type. If it's fine like mine, I would do about 1 inch of a section that way. Section in 2 pieces. So I'm taking my rollers out and I'm letting the top sections just blend through the hair naturally. By putting the roller, it will just have a slight wave that will blend into the rest of the hair, which I love. If you do see bits that you want a little bit more curly or wavy, you know, you can leave the ends out of these bits and just add in a little bit of a bend on the roots. Brush through the hair a bit, and there you have it. The loose, soft wave and no grey hair. Hope you've enjoyed the video.